Why do Sigma males never seek validation? Why do they move through life without needing anyone's approval? And most importantly, how can you break free from the need for validation too? Stay with me until the end, because today we're not just talking. Today we're changing the way you live. Look around you. Everywhere you go, people are chasing validation. They post photos, hoping for likes. They change their opinions just to fit in. They buy things they don't even need, just to look cool. But the Sigma male, he's different. He doesn't play that game. Sigma males know a truth that most people ignore. Validation from others is a drug. It feels good for a moment. But soon you need another hit, and then another, until you're addicted to other people's opinions. Sigma males refuse to live like that. You see, validation seeking is fear. It's the fear of being alone, the fear of being different, the fear of being rejected. But Sigma males have faced that fear, and they realize something powerful. Being different is their greatest strength. While others were busy trying to impress, Sigma males were busy building themselves. While others posted selfies, Sigma males built skills. While others followed trends, Sigma males followed their purpose. They understand a simple rule. When you need validation, you give away your power. You become a puppet, dancing for someone else's approval. But when you don't need validation, you become unstoppable. You live by your own code. Let's go deeper. Most people are trained to seek validation from a young age. Good boy, good girl, get good grades, win trophies, please the teacher, make your parents proud. It's not always bad, but it teaches you something dangerous, that your value depends on someone else's opinion. And that lesson, it sticks. You grow up thinking, if they like me, I'm good. If they don't, I'm nothing. But Sigma males break that chain. They realize early, or sometimes after painful lessons, that real value comes from inside. True worth is not given by others, it's discovered within. No likes, no applause, no followers can define who you are. Why do Sigma males reject validation so strongly? Because they know that chasing it leads to weakness. When you live for others, you stop living for yourself. When you follow the crowd, you lose your soul. Trends change every day. One moment you're in, the next you're forgotten. Sigma males don't build their identity on something that unstable. They build it on solid ground. Their values, their mission, their truth. They spend more time with themselves than with crowds. They invest in their minds. They sharpen their skills. They grow silently, without asking anyone to notice. All right, now let's get real. How do you stop needing validation too? First, become aware. Catch yourself when you seek approval. Notice the small moments. When you dress a certain way just to impress, when you post something just to get attention, when you say yes just because you're scared to say no. Awareness is the first step. Second, control your environment. Limit your exposure to toxic validation traps. Social media is a big one. It's a validation factory. If you can't control your scrolling, step away. Protect your mind. Third, set internal goals. Instead of aiming to impress others, aim to impress yourself. Set goals that no one else sees. Win battles that no one claps for. Become your own audience. Fourth, learn to love silence. Validation seekers fear silence because it feels empty. Sigma males embrace silence because it's powerful. In silence, you meet yourself. In silence, you grow. And finally, embrace rejection. Not everyone will like you. Not everyone will understand you. That's okay. You're not here to be understood by everyone. You're here to be you. So what happens when you truly stop seeking validation? You become free. You speak your truth without fear. You walk your path without hesitation. You build relationships based on respect, not neediness. You create work that's authentic, not fake. You become the kind of man who commands respect without even asking for it. People can feel it. There's something powerful about a man who doesn't need approval. He's rare. He's real. He's Sigma. Sigma males are not loud. They don't shout about their achievements. They don't beg for attention. Their success whispers. Their presence speaks louder than words. They understand that true strength doesn't come from what others think. It comes from what you know about yourself. Every day they build in silence. While others seek fame, they seek mastery. While others seek applause, they seek growth. And when the time comes, the world notices, because real greatness can't stay hidden forever. One of the most powerful skills a Sigma male masters is solitude. Most people fear being alone. They think silence is loneliness, but Sigma males know the truth. Silence is where you find your real power. In solitude, you meet the real you, not the version shaped by others, but the one hidden deep inside. And when you get to know yourself, you no longer need others to define you. Most people avoid solitude by drowning themselves in noise. They binge watch, they scroll endlessly, they gossip, they do anything to escape being alone. But a Sigma male, he embraces it. He understands that solitude isn't punishment, it's a gift. It's where ideas are born. It's where strength is built. It's where self-respect grows. Another secret of Sigma males? They are almost immune to criticism because they know criticism often says more about the critic than the person being judged. Critics will always exist. No matter what you do, good or bad, someone will have something to say. But Sigma males don't live for the opinions of small minds. They don't measure their success by applause. They measure it by their own standards. Here's the Sigma mindset. If criticism is helpful, use it to grow. If it's noise, ignore it completely. Simple. When you know who you are, no one else's opinion can shake you. You become like a mountain, unmoved by the winds of doubt. Unlocking unstoppable. Self-confidence. Confidence isn't something you are born with, it's something you earn. Sigma males aren't confident because they think they're better. They're confident because they trust themselves. They've seen themselves fall and get back up. They've faced rejection, failure, pain, and kept moving forward. Each time they survive the hard moments, they build a deep inner strength, a strength that doesn't scream, it radiates. Real confidence is quiet. It doesn't need to prove anything. It doesn't need to brag. It just is. You unlock unstoppable self-confidence by keeping promises to yourself, by showing up when no one's watching, by building a life you're proud of, with or without validation. Let's talk about something real. Seeking validation looks harmless at first, but the truth, it's dangerous. It costs you your life. When you live for others, you start to lose yourself, piece by piece. You forget your own dreams. You silence your own voice. You become a stranger to yourself. And even if you win their approval, it's never enough. The more you get, the more you crave. Until one day you wake up empty. Sigma males refuse to pay that price. They choose authenticity over applause. They choose freedom over fitting in. Being a Sigma isn't always easy. Sometimes you'll feel alone. Sometimes you'll wonder if you're doing the right thing. Because walking your own path means leaving the crowd behind. You'll see people laughing together, winning quick rewards, getting praised and celebrated. And you'll be in the shadows, building something that no one sees yet. But here's the thing, you're not missing out. They are. Because while they chase moments, you're building a legacy. While they chase validation, you're creating real freedom. Sigma males don't just live in the outer world. They build a rich inner world. A world filled with dreams, visions, principles, and strength. A world no one can take from them. A world they can retreat to, no matter what happens outside. When your inner world is strong, you become untouchable. Storms may come, failures may happen, people may leave, but you stay centered, you stay grounded. Because you're not living for their approval, you're living for something bigger. In today's world, people have forgotten what real masculinity looks like. It's not about being the loudest. It's not about flexing wealth or power. It's about self-mastery. Sigma males show that real strength is silent. It's the strength to walk away, to stay calm under pressure, to protect your peace, to live by your values, even when it's hard. Real masculinity isn't about controlling others. It's about controlling yourself. You don't have to be born a Sigma male. You can become one by refusing to live for applause, by refusing to live a fake life, by building yourself every day in silence. Not everyone will understand you, not everyone will support you, and that's okay. Because at the end of the day, you're not living to be understood, you're living to be real. So here's your choice: live for the crowd or live for your soul, seek endless approval or build unstoppable self respect, chase applause or walk in silent greatness. The world needs more real ones, it needs more Sigma spirits, and it starts with you. Become your own hero, walk your own path, live without seeking validation, and watch how powerful you become.